At the end of my videos, I often put them on a little carousel turntable thing that I've got. Just slowly turn them with my finger, which kind of results in a very jerky looking finish. What I thought I might do is make a little electric turntable, and then I can put the radios on and you can watch them spinning around and around. I was trying to think of ways of doing it, and I've looked at all sorts of things like microwave turntable motors and things like that, but I just weren't up to it. Then I stumbled across a guy who had used a rotisserie motor, so a meat spit type rotisserie motor, and I happen to have one, and I bought a Lazy Susan bearing down to the hardware. The concept this guy used, and which is what I'll do, is he had the turntable motor laying flat, and then he ran a shaft vertically up here, and that went up and drove the table on the top of the turntable assembly. Now, I'm no artist, but I'll try and show you what I'm going to do. So the motor would sit down here, shaft through it. That will sit in a box of some sort. It will drive a table here, and I want to put the cord through the top table. So the top table will be up here. I want to put the cord through here and wrap it around this. So what I might do is just support it on some dowel pillars or something, just to make sort of a reel, if you like, and then the cord can wrap around the reel and get out of the way, and the radio can sit on the top and look good. So hopefully that'll all rotate and nice and smooth, and the motor speed seems pretty good. And of course our turntable bearing will sit in there, so it'll just spin on that bearing in there. The only downside with these motors is that they'll spin in either direction, so it can start either way, but that probably doesn't matter, I guess.
Never sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle. Sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle. Somebody save
Well, there it is, all finished and looking pretty good, and it works pretty well too. I've painted it white, and I've just put a black vinyl on it, just for something to put on the top, so it wouldn't mark. If I just painted it, it would have marked. Now, of course, I can put any top on it I like, just lay it over the top or put some green cloth on it or whatever I need to. But it's working really well, and it's handling quite a bit of load. I haven't really tried to load it up, but I think it'd take a fair bit of load. Now, I set up a green screen behind it just for fun. Just wanted to play with that a bit, and I used a bit on the last video I did on the Healing Golden Voice 5, and it came out okay. It needs a bit more work. It's very hard with the big square thing rotating, because it goes in and out of focus and reflects light around on the green screen, so a bit hard to get that 100%. But I could put anything I like behind it. Just put a black screen. I could use the green screen and make it black, whatever you like. Or I can just not have anything behind it and just show what's on the desk as I used to. It ended up fairly tall because I needed to get my hand into that reel where the cord goes. I've got to be able to pull the cord down, and so that made it a bit taller. There may have been other ways of doing it, I suppose, but it doesn't really matter that it's a fairly tall construction. The website I got the info off initially was done by Dave Dugdale, but then he references somebody else, and when I tried to find the web page that I saw originally, there's plenty of YouTube videos on people using rotisserie motors, so apparently it's not new. But anyway, works good. There's a couple of small green screens I've made of a Vegemite jar and a radio coming up. I hope you enjoyed that. I've got to work on my green screens. I've only just got a bit of cloth draped over a bit of plywood, so it's very basic at the moment. I'll improve it and hopefully be able to do a bit more with it just for fun. But it seems a good way to show off the radios as they get done. This is how my transistor should have looked originally when I did it, instead of doing it on the barbecue. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with my next radio adventure.